Hey, what's up, people? This is cool DJ Jimmy Jart, aka D Triple J, aka Premium DJ. You already know I'm hanging out with my girl Sheila O on Alpha. You already know Alpha, the #1 Afrobeats show in the US.
What's up?
Oh, what's the deal? It's Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky,
And Mike.
The homeboy T-Pain right here.
Hey, Stallion, aka the hot girl coach.
Hey yo, this is Sean Party Girls and Move Around, telling y'all make sure you tune into HowFar.
Host.
we're our host.
Sheila O, baby.
Sheila O.
We love you.
Whoa.
Can't wait to see you.
Sheila O, that's where Wyclef Jean feels home. Lord knows, hey, Sheila, what's good?
Checking in, it's your girl Sheila O. How far? What's up? What going? How you all doing? Hope you all keeping safe.
My guest today began his career as a rapper under the stage name Master J, but had to switch into DJing after releasing several songs and demos without a label deal in place. He soon became popular as a DJ for hosting a street carnival called Roadblock, an event that involved lyrical rap battles between up-and-coming and underground rappers. In 2007, he released a mixtape titled The Definition, a compilation of songs which features several Afrobeat artists. The mixtape included Styley, a song which features vocals from Tubaba, Mod9, and Ella Joe, and went on to be nominated in 2 categories at the 2007 edition of the Channel O Music Video Awards. With a TV program called Jimmy's Jump Off, the sky was not the limit.
Cool DJ Jimmy Jart.
He also had several collaborations, awards, nominations, and endorsement deals. He became highly recognized and gained his DJ legendary status and industry respect. You all know who I'm talking about, but if you don't know, DJ Jimmy Jart, How Far legend, How Far.
The Afrozons show, and this is How Far. How far now? What's up? What going? How you all doing? Hope you all keeping safe, social distancing, and of course, living your best life. This show, we go one-on-one with musical geniuses, entrepreneurs, forward thinkers, the powers that be, superstar DJs, top dogs, you know what I mean? The people that make sure the celebrities, the artists are successful. We hang out with them. Just to cut it short, let us cut straight into my guy. I have known him since the days of Star Mega Jam, when concerts first started. DJ Jimmy Jart, pioneer DJ, Nigeria's #1. How far?
Okay.
I salute.
How far?
I did.
Sheila O. It's good to see you.
Good to see you. This is not an interview. This is
It's
a
not.
conversation.
It's just a conversation.
This is a conversation
I
just
just
with
came
family.
here like, man, it's Sheila now. No wala.
No, I need
Yeah.
I need to give you kudos for everything you've
Thanks, I
done. You know,
appreciate
for
it.
those who are watching back in the United States, who are watching How Far, it is important you know that we're very happy about the growth of Afrobeats and how Afrobeats is premiering the globe. But it's also important you know the people that made it happen, the ones that started playing the music. I'm talking in the clubs, I'm talking through mixed CDs. People like that are the ones that created the superstars you all have today, and that's no other than the likes of DJ Jimmy Jart.
Thank you very much.
Jimmy, 2006, you won the Hall of Fame for the Headies.
Yes.
All right? I'm going to read your accolades, just
Oh,
small,
wow.
just small. Because I don't want to make a mistake. I refuse to cram it. Then you were the host of Street Carnival, right? That was a roadblock.
Yeah,
It was called the Roadblock, right?
yeah.
Back then.
Yeah.
It was a rap battle.
It was more hip hop inclined.
Yes.
But they had all that, you know.
Do they
areas as well.
do things like that today? Do we have authentic rappers today like we had back then?
I think I'm still the only one that has a platform like that. It's called Jimmy's Jump Off.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So that evolved from the Roadblock into Jimmy's
The Jump Off.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. In 2007, I'm going to go to the Jump Off because that's
Okay.
like one of the longest running series on television
Yeah.
here. So, but before that, in 2007, you actually had a mixtape
Yes.
come out.
Um,
What did you feature on it?
It was an album.
Oh, it was an album.
Yes,
That's
it was.
what's up.
It was
Okay.
an album, but at that time, you know,
was
most times
called?
people would take any project by a DJ as a mixtape. But it was an
Right, it was
album.
an
They were all original works. You know, it took over a year to record the project. You know, I had over 50 artists featured on the album.
Give me some names.
Remember?
Remember?
Everyone.
I know there was Two-Face.
There was Two-Face, there was MI, there was Nice, there was, you know, there are a lot of people, Mod9, you know, a lot of people. There were 50 artists, like I said, you know, so over 50 artists. You know. At the time, it was the biggest collaborative album out of Africa.
In Africa, yeah, period.
But after that, there's been another one, you know, the industry album that I put out in 2014.
In 2014, right?
I had 66 artists on that.
So basically you progressed. It was from 50 to
Yeah,
66.
but that wasn't the intention. It just happened like that. Because I'm just like an industry
legend,
brother to everyone. So
pathway.
as I'm working, everyone wants to, you know, be part of it. So it builds like that, you know, and then you get to a point and like, no, we can't go further.
I see.
Yeah,
so let's talk about Jump Off. Jump
Yeah.
Off is incredible, okay? Kudos to you for that one.
Thank you.
Like you said, it was a spin-off from the rap battle,
Yes,
from the
roadblock.
From the roadblock.
Yeah.
So what made you want to take it to another level by creating Jump Off?
For me,
with
it's
Jimmy
always
Jart?
been about, you know, creating platform for young talent to, you know, to project them, you know, using my own whatever little platform I have at that time, you know. So it was more like, you know, I move around a lot and I see talents everywhere. And then how do you put these people out to, you know, a bigger audience, you know. So, you know, I just developed the Jump Off from that. It started as a TV mixture. It was a DJ event on TV. It was the first ever TV mix, DJ mixing on TV in terms of video mixes, around there, you know. But eventually I had to evolve into something else. You know? So yeah, but it's been Jump Off. The part of it, which is the biggest part now, was just a segment of the show at the time.
Oh,
but it became like the unique selling point.
Yeah,
like
the
they
USP.
say. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
so you know, it became bigger than it took over the show.
It took over the show.
Yeah.
In the United States, who would you consider yourself as a pair of? I mean, like, you know, there's the Khaleds, there's the Jesse Jeff, there's the Woo Kids, there's, you know, all the DJs. I could start to drop them like they're hot. Who would you say, you know what, you are my caliber, or, I mean, you know, who would you want to pair yourself with?
Oh wow, that's a tough one because really.
But it's a fact one now.
Yes, I mean I'll probably say Jeff, you know, Jazzy Jeff, because he's been around since the late '80s. I've been around since the '80s as well, you know. So I'll probably say Jazzy Jeff, Flex and all that. Yeah, maybe you know.
New York Flex, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Okay,
so.
that's what's up.
But Khaled, you know, much later.
yeah, he's new school, right? You know, he's like DJ Khaled.
Exactly.
You know, so you know, like now DJs, you know, superstar DJs, I like to call you all, are actually now really transitioning to artists. You're making your own songs now. You're having the artists, you know, come on your songs and do songs for you as well. Who in the States or in the UK would you like to do something with? Because I mean, now they're seeing you. Most people already Googled. Most people already know who you are. But then it's a platform for those that are like, okay, who's Jimmy Jart? Who you feeling like? You're like, you know what? I'd like to do something with you. Who you feeling?
Sure, man. I go a long way. You understand what I'm saying? So it's going to be a long list.
Just give me two or three.
I won't be able to give you that, you know. But it's a long list of people. I mean,
there must be somebody
go
you think like, yo, you know, like how Khaled keeps saying, I had to work with Drake. I had to work with Drake. You know, is there someone that you think as a DJ like, okay, I've been playing because you play the music. You make the party jump off in it.
I mean, easily that's what anybody would say is you want to, you know, maybe a DJ will want to work with Jay-Z, for instance. It's not impossible.
No, it's not.
But I'm also more focused about, you know, projecting out, you know, boys from here rather than, you know, doing collaborations with.
But it helps our boys from here,
exactly,
Jimmy,
no doubt.
Because when you do it with them, they pay attention. That's why Beyonce had a whole album. You know what I mean?
No doubt. I know.
So okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So what about tours? Do you have any? I mean, now I know we're going through COVID and then we're going through that. Do you have plans of coming out to tour the UK or the States anytime soon?
Last year, the plan was to be in Australia and Europe as well, you know, but it didn't happen. So as soon as the world opens up, we'll get back on the road.
Okay, that's what's up. COVID, how have you been going? How have you survived COVID, Jimmy? I mean, like, you know, you're a top dog, you got money, you know, you choke. I learned that here. You choke. Jimmy choke.
I ain't
you know,
choke,
no, you choke, Jimmy.
But the truth is...
How have you survived COVID, and what's your advice for younger, you know, artists, you know, like, okay, what would you tell them to do now? Is it streaming? What would you tell them to do now that there's no live shows?
Acquire knowledge as much as possible. And then develop ideas, and you know, so when the world opens up, you have enough ideas to work with. You understand what I'm saying? So keep researching, keep if you have to record, if you have to make music, keep making music. So you have loads of stuff to put out when the time is right. And then just work on yourself. Also, once the world opens up, you understand what I'm saying? Don't go sleep like it's break time.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Which I think some people are doing. You know, I'm actually taking some break, but you also do some, you know, all other stuff mentally. Yeah.
Jimmy, you can help me here. There's a disconnect between African Americans and Africans.
Yeah.
Whether we want to be honest or not, there's a disconnect.
Yeah.
Because of course, once we connect,
sad,
we get stronger. It's really sad. Once we connect, we're going to get stronger.
Yeah.
The reason there's also a disconnect is lack of knowledge. You know, there's this, we don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know either. So, but the music is kind of helping us connect, right?
That, yeah.
The artists, celebrities, they know who Afrobeats, they know who we are.
Yeah.
The radio program directors don't really know who we are. That's why we're still the only Afrobeat show that's nationally syndicated, Afrozons, in the US.
Yeah.
What do you think we need to do more of for PDs in the United States to please play our song? Not just call our guys. I'm not going to mention no names. You all know yourselves. You call my guys, you have this interview with them, you ask them about their private plane, their swag, the Niger swag, but then, you don't play the music. You know, what do you think we should do to make the PDs play the music so our guys can get more of the Nielsen money? Because we pay them when they play them in the USA.
Exactly, definitely. I think, pretty much I think the work has to be done from here as well.
Yes.
So pretty much we need to believe more in ourselves. And see, I think sometimes people take what we have, they take it to other places and present it like we need the help to get this out. You don't go like that. You go like this is the real. I don't know if I was almost gonna curse on the show, but you go like this is the real. The
real deal.
If you don't take it, you're missing out. You understand what I'm saying? You go with that kind of attitude. You understand, and you're sure of what you're coming with.
Yeah.
I think the next person is just gonna be curious to say, man, what's this about?
Yes.
Rather than, oh please, 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 please. You go hands in arm. I think that's what a lot of people do for now, unfortunately. Then the guys on the other side thinks, man, it ain't all that. That's why they're begging for space. But if you don't have to beg for space, make things happen it's a continent of over 1 billion people. If a billion people are behind you, if you don't take note of that, if you don't recognize that, then you know nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So pretty much,
I hear you. When I was talking earlier, when I told you that in the United States, like when I play songs, because it's a mainstream radio station, the artists get paid.
Yeah.
Nielsen, it's automatic.
Yes.
They just get their money. Be it Afrozons, even in the UK, Capital One Extra, any of them, you just get your money. Are they being paid here in Nigeria? Is there like a governing body in Nigeria that actually makes sure that when the radio stations help me out,
there is, but
do they pay them?
It's not well structured and it's not working as it should be.
How can we fix it?
I think that would have to be figured out by the people that know how to make the structure work, because that's the kind of question I've been asked several times.
Yeah, because you're a
legend. I still can't figure it out.
But you've been there before.
Yeah, but sometimes certain things I think it's just the corrupt habit of a lot of people around here.
Yeah.
So greed and all that. Otherwise, it's a digital system. You should be able to, but people there's still favoritism, in terms of people feeling this artist is bigger than this artist. But this track by this artist is being played more than but that guy's getting bigger checks once in a long while. This guy ain't getting no checks. So it's still structural, arrangement that is not in place.
But we're gonna get there.
It's there anyway. It's just for it to function the right way.
Okay. All right. So we'll keep looking out for
Hopefully.
What's up, this Sheila O and the entire Afrozons universe tuning in right now. It is I, Keys to the City Young Side Live, writer, producer, and voice talent for WPWX Power 92.3, radio personality on WBTF 107.9 The Beat from 6p to 10p, and CEO of Hidden Keys Media Incorporated. I got a question. Now, we all know the Western custom of men getting down on one knee and even buying rings to propose to the woman of their dreams. But how do men back in Africa do it? You gotta let me know. Is it the same? Do they add in a couple different little variances? What's the deal?
Hey, Side Keys. Ooh, I love that voice. Anyway,
How far? What's up, Wagwan? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Now, marriage and proposal in Africa really is the same thing. The same way you propose over here in the United States or in the UK is the same way you propose in Africa. Same thing, all right? The ring, the lyrics, the proposal, and all that. The only difference is the ceremony, all right? Here is just a simple, I do go down to the registry and have a wedding and invite family, Bob's your uncle, get a DJ, and everyone's having a good time, cake, champagne, boom. In Africa, nah, not my friend, not that easy. In some tribes, you have to either give the father back everything he spent on his child, all right? Drop a check. In some tribes, you have to come with your boys and lie straight flat on the floor and prostrate because you're trying to get a germ, okay, from that family. In some tribes, you have to do this cultural thing whereby you do things that are of tradition, you know, you eat cola nuts, you exchange all sorts of, I don't know, it's just very deep. So it's the same way you propose, okay? It's just that it's celebrated differently in Africa. So different tribes have different ways. But I love that question. Well, for me, it was just basic, straight up. Would you marry me? Yes, I will.
And always so graceful and gracious. I've witnessed you organize the African Festival annually, bring different artists here to Chicago, go to the motherland with different artists, and I've seen you do it so graciously, like never raise your voice or get bent out of shape or out of character. And that is actually something I've come to love and admire about you as I continue to build and become a more elevated version of the queen that I am. But I also witness you you wear every hat as a woman, a mother, a wife, and yet you take this shit in stride, Sheila. Like, you do this shit so effortlessly. Like, I remember I talked to you when I was in New York and you was like, yeah, baby, I'm in London and I'll be back. I have to be back in 2 days to air my show. Where, like, took queens who are rising and building their empire and getting to where they're going. What are the keys? What are the seeds? Because you're still unstoppable. And just looking back on your career, you've met some amazing people such as Jay-Z. I remember you were doing hosting a party for Meg Thee Stallion. You took her back to Africa with you. Like, you have this dope energy and you don't stop. What are the keys? What are the seeds? Because you planted this long before you manifested it, I'm sure. But that shit, I mean, you inspire me just by being who you are. And like, your energy is always dope. What are the keys? What are the seeds, Sheila? What are the keys and seeds, queen?
Oh, wow. What's up, Ariel? What's up, queen? How you doing, queen? Listen, it takes a queen to know a queen. So thank you so much for all those accolades. I am so deeply touched by it. I'm really a big fan of women empowerment. I love it when women look up to each other. You know, rather than bringing ourselves down, we bring ourselves up. I'm a key fan of that. So yes, thank you so much for everything. The keys and the seeds. Girl, it's just knowing who you are, knowing you're a queen, and accepting nothing but, you know, yes for an answer. And when you get to have those no's, okay, you just keep it moving and be quiet. Just take it in, knowing that one day that no is gonna turn into a yes from the right person, right people, right business, right opportunities, you name it. Also your drive, all right? Everyone's got a drive. Some are driven by their kids, some are driven by their family, some are driven by horrible past relationships whereby you were so domiciled and you were a footman, and now you're like, you wake up and you're like, it's all about me now. In my case, I was driven by my family. I grew up from very humble beginnings and I wanted so much. Right? I wanted to have the nice house, the nice cars, that family. I wanted the whole thing, the whole 9 yards. I wanted it all. So what I did was I put it to work. I put it to prayer, and I put God first in everything I do. And why I say put God first in everything that you do, because sometimes you're so driven by that drive. You want it so badly that you accept what things you should not accept. You find yourself doing things you should not do. You find yourself waking up the next morning and really like hating yourself, like, ooh, why did I do that? Oh my God, what? When you put God first, you'd have that inner strength to walk away from things that you think, you know what, it's not befitting for a queen. It'll give you that conscience, that confidence, so like, you know what, nah, I'm gonna pass. Thank you. Because what's mine will be mine and will stay mine. Second thing I do is I work hard, girl. I work all the hours that God sends. I work hard. I'm always worried about competition. Like anybody else. I swear I am. So what I do is I make sure I'm 5 steps ahead. Because when the copycats come, because they would come, especially if you're an innovator, they would come. You want to be 5 steps ahead, all right? Because if someone copies you, it's actually a good thing. It is, because you copied somebody. But of course, maybe you made it your own. We all have the same ideas. It's really who gets there first and who's the best to manifest their ideas. So I just make sure that I'm five steps ahead of the game. I'm always trying to be innovative. I'm always trying to reinvent myself. And then lastly, consistency. Whatever you do over and over and over again, you become perfect at. You become the master of your own craft. Consistency is key. Showing up is the first rule. All right? I hope that helps. But Queen, you got this. Okay? You got this. All right. Hey, y'all, it's your girl, Sheila O. How you all doing? Hope you all keeping safe. I have a new segment on my show, How Far with Sheila O, where you get to ask me any questions, unfiltered, whatever it is. I got the right answer for you. I'm going to pick lucky winners, okay, who actually send me videos, okay, on landscape, asking me questions, and the questions and my answer is going to be on the How Far show in over 44 countries in Africa, also on YouTube and also on social media. So please send me the videos and you can actually DM it to me. Thank you.
Checking in is your girl Sheila O. How far? What's up? World Grand? How you all doing? Join me as I go one-on-one with musical geniuses, entrepreneurs, forward thinkers, the powers that be. I get them to spill their tea.
Yo, what's the deal? It's Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky,
And Mike.
The homeboy T-Pain right here.
aka the hot girl coach.
Hey, yo, this is Sean Party Girls that move around. Telling y'all, make sure you tune into How Far.
Host.
Girl. We're our host.
Sheila O, baby.
Sheila O.
We love you.
Whoa.
Can't wait to see you.
On How Far, exclusively on HIPTV every Friday and Monday, 10:30 p.m. GMT +1. How far now?
Watch How Far with Sheila O, Fridays and Mondays at 10:30 p.m. GMT +1 on HIPTV, DSTV. Powered by Star Rattler, Feyruz, and Munchin.
So Jimmy, 3 slangs, I need you to make me cool.
3 slangs, eh?
3 slangs that you
cool.
would use or you hear about, or 3 slangs that I can learn and my peeps can learn as well. 3 slangs. Tell me.
How far is definitely one.
How far now?
Yeah, how far is a lot. I mean, how far says a lot. How far is how are you? How far is what's going on?
Where the money? How far? Sort me out.
How far?
Yeah.
Waiting to happen. But isn't that more like how far still?
No. How far is how far? Waiting to happen is what's going on.
Yeah, what's going on?
It's kind of how far too, though.
It's more like how far,
Yeah,
But
you're right.
Either one is cool anyway. What's the next one? He choke is another one.
I was waiting for you. I was like, let me see, because when I did it with the other guys, they were shouting Tulejo.
He shock you, huh?
He shock you.
Those kind of things, yeah. At least right now.
At least learn that when you come to Lagos, right? At least you'll be all right. He choke, ba?
Yeah. You choke, you can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong.
Everyone says that now. So
Jimmy, you're such a legend. It's all love and respect for you.
Yeah.
I think you're the one with
man.
family.
Yeah.
Thank you for what you do for the industry.
Yeah,
I know the headies has actually acknowledged you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jimmy.
But people don't know what you've done though, so we know.
We know.
Yeah.
We know. That's what matters. That's what matters. We know.
Yeah.
So guys, that's my guy, okay, the legend himself, the pioneer DJ of Nigeria, okay? He has a voice when it comes to the African continent, period. I'm gonna see you all next week on the How Far show with your girl Sheila O. Keep it locked. Jimmy, you wanna say bye?
Peace. How far now?
Stay cool, guys. Tell bad energy to stay far away. I'm gonna see you all next week. Afrozons with Sheila O, exclusively on HIPTV every Friday and Monday, 10:30 p.m. GMT. You already know. He choke.
He choke.